One more question on the border issue, and this relates to the president, who was reported this week told the head of Customs and Border Protection that he would pardon him if he faced jail for denying entry to migrants. Chairman Jerry Nadler of the House Judiciary Committee said today that this showed the president's contempt for the law, and that it was for the president to suggest that goal by deliberately seeking to break the law is unforgivable. I assume you agree with him. The question is, what should be the consequences?
I mean, I think this is largely largely a question for our leadership. I think this is a very grave problem, but there are so many aspects to this presidency that have posed a grave problem.
Is it impeachable in your view?
I think you could reach in a bag and pull so many things out that are impeachable of this president. I support impeaching this president.
Well, your colleague, Congresswoman Tlaib, she's introduced a resolution to impeach. Have you signed on? Are you signing on?
We hadn't signed on when it was first introduced, but we probably will. You know, we'll take a look into it.
You think you will?
Yeah. There's just so many things.
Well, what would be your top three if you were drafting the articles of impeachment for the president? What would be Article 1, 2, and 3?
Well, I think number 1 is emoluments. I think it's always been emoluments. I think it's always been about that for me.
2 and 3?
2 and 3. I think 2 would be tax fraud. And number 3, number 3, if there's an investigation on this, I think this is pretty potent as
Interesting that you don't mention Russia in the top 3.
No, I don't. Because I think that for a lot of aspects of the Russia investigation, as we saw with the Mueller report, is that I think there are a lot of parts to the Russia issue that comes down to emoluments. It comes down to pay for play, financial transactions, Trump Tower. It comes down to money, and if we had gotten something from the Mueller report, then I would probably put that up there as number 1. But I feel like it's a little risky to put the entire grounds of impeachment, put all your eggs in that basket. And when I think that a lot of this stuff happens through backdoor bank accounts and things like that. So I think emoluments kind of includes any misconduct, financial misconduct in relation to Russia.
And specifically on tax fraud, what do you have in mind? Is there something specific like the deflating assets to the insurance issue, those issues that you brought up, I think, in when you were questioning Michael Cohen?
Yeah, I agree. I think it comes to that. I mean, there's just so much.
Okay. Let me ask you.
Like the census, there's,
right.
I can't even, the tax bill, it's like, there's just so much. There's just so much. There's just so much.
There's just so much.